Hello, welcome to this update for Storm Blair. So let's see what's happening. So the season's already there, active, and we do have already some freezing rain and storms in some parts of the plains, and we even had some thunder mixed with the freezing rain and snow. It was very crazy, and we already have a storm or two southern Oklahoma and some precipitation in Missouri already some areas. So mm, let's see here. So now we have those blizzard warnings in Kansas, Missouri, some parts of Nebraska, and those areas, and we have the winter storm warnings all the way from Kansas to Delaware, and also some winter weather advisories, the purple there, and also some winter advisories in parts of the Northwest and central Colorado, and still some lake effect snow warnings in New York in some areas. So be careful. Some freeze warnings, some parts of Georgia and Florida, frost advisories, and some freeze warnings, some parts of Louisiana and Texas too. Some cold weather advisories there, some parts of the south and the north. So yeah, be aware. Some high wind watches, Southern California, and some high surf warnings in Hawaii, some areas there. So be aware. So now for these blizzard warnings, let's see. So the blizzard warnings remains in effect until 6 p.m. Central State Time this evening. Blizzard conditions, total snow accumulation between 7 and 14 inches across Kansas, total snow accumulation between 3 and 7 inches across south central Kansas, sleet accumulations about 1/2 of an inch, additional ice accumulations up to 2/10 of an inch, winds gusting as high as 50 miles per hour. So stay safe. Travel could be difficult to impossible. Widespread blowing snow could significantly reduce visibility, and gusty winds could bring down tree branches. So please stay safe. There's the further east, the winter storm warning is there. So let's see what they say. So heavy snow, additional snow accumulations between 9 and 14 inches, partial southwest, south central Illinois, and northeastern Missouri. And until 6 a.m. Monday, visibility drop below 1/4 of a mile due to falling, blowing snow. Travel can be nearly impossible and is discouraged. The hazardous conditions could impact Monday morning commute. So stay safe. The ice storm warning as well. Ice storm warning remains in effect to 6 a.m. Monday. Significant ice and additional snow and sleet accumulations up to 2 inches, and ice accumulation between 4/10 and 1/2 an inch. So some parts of Missouri there, some counties, and further east, the winter storm warning is already on the east coast. So until 1 a.m. Tuesday, heavy mixed precipitation expected, towards snow and sleet accumulation 5 and 9 inches, amounts of 10 to 12 inches possible in isolated spots, and heavy blending sets in this area, ice accumulations of a trace possible. So stay safe in all of those areas there. Please be careful. This link is on the description to see more information. So, and they do have the ice accumulation here from the National Weather Service, and shows some more in Kansas there, especially eastern Kansas, and shows like central southern Missouri, southern Illinois shows a lot there. Some very dark spots close to 3/4 of an inch and more than 1/2 of an inch. Even some spots in Missouri could get close to an inch, but not quite there. So please be careful. That's a lot of ice. Stay safe from slippery surfaces and try not to travel and stay safe and everything. And already in Kentucky and in Indiana shows a lot too, and northern Tennessee and those areas. So please be careful. I already show some in Virginia there, but there might be more later as we go beyond the 24-hour period. So please stay safe. And now for 48-hour snowfall, does show the heavier snow there, Kansas, Missouri, and still goes all the way to the East Coast. So shows like 12 inches in some parts of Kansas, to like 13 inches or even more, close to 16 inches, I would say, and shows more there, like from Illinois to Maryland, some 8 to 10 inches, some spots lower, 6 inches or something, but around some 10 inches. So stay safe. Still shows in New York close to 10 inches, and shows the mountains there in the Northwest, in Idaho, Montana, Washington, Colorado, Wyoming, and northern Utah and Nevada, still some snow. So stay safe. Now for 24 max wind gusts, does show those stronger gusts in the plains there, especially Oklahoma and Kansas, even some yellows close to 60 mile per hour gusts, some isolated spots. So stay safe there and be careful. So shows also breezier some spots the northeast and the Appalachians, as this gets closer to the Appalachians, there will be some higher gusts there. So today here shows the map of the heavy snow from Kansas to Delaware. It shows the freezing rain from Kansas to Virginia, the severe weather in yellow, and some general snow in the white, and some heavy snow in New York to northeastern Oregon, some spots to the northwest. And so yeah, be careful. Day 2 still shows the freezing rain on the east there, and the heavy snow still, some snow in the white still, some parts of the mid-Atlantic northeast. So be careful. Shows that general snow and the Rockies there, and some mixed precipitation. Day 3 does show snows kind of further south in the Rockies possible, and more like in the Great Lakes, still some spots the Midwest. There's the high risk of ice accumulation, greater than 1/4 of an inch. So as I showed you before, so stay safe. And does show here a disruptive winter storm for Monday. Major winter storm moving to Central Plains, Mississippi Valley, and Ohio Valley today, causing severe travel delays. The storm is forecast to reach the Mid-Atlantic region tonight and continue to impact the area through Monday. Blizzard Central Plains, heavy snowfall, wind gusts exceeding 40 miles per hour, with blizzard conditions in some parts of Kansas, Nebraska, Missouri. Today, significantly reduced visibility. Snowfall amounts surpassing 15 inches, the heaviest in a decade, will make travel extremely hazardous, with impassable roads likely. Excess area heavy snow, a band of 8 to 14 inches of snow forecast northeast Missouri through central Appalachians, and a few inches of sleet likely in southern Illinois and Indiana. Travelers should anticipate significant disruptions. Damaging ice across the Mid-South is substantial. Area of freezing rain is forecast from central Kansas and central Appalachians until Monday. Dangerous travel conditions, widespread tree damage, and prolonged power outages are likely. Some regions may experience ice accumulation exceeding 1/2 of an inch. So stay safe there. Now for some other snow maps. This is the same, I think, as the other one, but they show the heavier snow. They do have the area in Kansas, Missouri to like 12 inches, 12 to 16 inches, yeah. And New York and those areas, and do have like from Indiana to West Virginia, some 8 to 12 inches, and more on the East Coast as well. Shows the Northwest, that's snow on the mountains, and sunspot on the mountains shows heavier there. So yeah, stay safe. Now for the severe weather, does show the enhanced tree is still some spots of the south there. So let's see if this works here. And especially like Louisiana, Mississippi, southern Arkansas, the slight risk true and the marginal. So the tornado threat is now 10%, 10 and 5% and 2%. So please be careful those areas. It's just 10%, not hatched or anything. But this does mean some tornadoes are possible. So stay safe. For wind, the 30%, I think this is the greatest threat. So stay safe from damaging gusts within that line of storms. And hail, just 5%. So strong severe storms are expected this afternoon and evening from southern River Valley into the mid-south and lower Mississippi Valley. Severe gusts, tornadoes, and hail with the primary threats. So stay safe there. What happened here? So day 2 still shows the marginal risk into Florida and Georgia and even southernmost South Carolina. So tornado threat 2%, northern Florida and Georgia. Wind percent 5%, and hail 5% as well, I think. So let's see. Thunderstorms associated with isolated severe gusts are possible across parts southeast on Monday. So be careful. Now it's update here, less than 5% hail because the internet is too slow here. But be aware. Now for fire, it's elevated today. Here, come on. Now, so let's see if it works here. Here, so it's elevated some spots of Texas into like same southern Texas into western Texas. So be careful there. Day 2, no areas, but day 4 does show here like day 5 in California. There, it's already critical on day 5, and that's probably the day that I showed you yesterday. Those very high wind gusts and everything. So keep that in mind. But now, let's see here what this model shows for the wind and everything. So snow, waves, good. So now shows the system there and everything with those high winds in the plains, the blizzard conditions. Sunday into Monday, the European has also some high gusts, some parts of Tennessee, northern Alabama, and the Appalachians, those areas. So stay safe. Those winds Monday goes there and does show eventually to like the Carolinas, some higher gusts on the coast there. So this goes on Wednesday the 8th, shows those very high winds in the Sierra Nevada and Southern California. That's most likely the day of the fire danger, so stay safe there. And later the 10th still shows like some high winds late on the 9th, some spots to the southwest and the southern Rockies. So stay safe. And now for Sunday the 5th, we have that very big system in Atlantic Canada, so stay safe there too. It's a very high gust near like 50 to 100 km per gusts, some spots there. So it goes Sunday into Monday, still shows some high gusts near 50, 60 km per gust, northern Nova Scotia. This goal still shows some higher gusts, some spots in Newfoundland and Labrador, and breezier across Quebec and those areas. This goes and yeah, still shows some high gusts in Quebec and Labrador by Thursday, the 9th. So this goes and yeah, more stuff later. So stay safe. And now as Sunday to Tuesday, does show some higher gusts than the northeast, near some 40, 50 mile per hour gusts. On Tuesday, the 7th, the European showing some spots, the mid-Atlantic, northeast. So stay safe there. Tuesday, the 8th, not Wednesday, the 8th still shows some winds there. Thursday, the European still showing Thursday some high gusts, some spots in New York and New Jersey, even the Appalachians. So be aware there. The GFS is like, let's see if it loads. Shows some higher gusts too, but not like the European. So it might go either way, like the GFS or like the European, but I think I chose more the European. So let's see here. That shows some higher winds starting Wednesday, the 8th in Montana. So show like some 4, is even 60 mile per hour gusts, some more central Montana there. This goes shows wind in the plains later, also in Arizona and the southwest. This goes and that shows some systems the south later. We'll take a look at that. So now for snow, I showed you before, but let's see some models here. So the European does have like 9 inches, 11 inches. West Virginia is some 11, strike at 10 inches, 8 inches. So the Europeans kind of showing less than what the National Weather Service showed, but some models show more, like the GFS, some 13 inches, like in Kansas too, some 13, 12 inches. So stay safe. Shows like the HER does show there some 15 inches all the way to 18 inches in Kansas, and I usually trust more these high resolution models. So show like some 17 inches, some spots 14 inches. Missouri, southern Iowa, some Illinois, some 15 inches, Indiana, some 20 inches, 14 inches, so it's like 12 inches, some spots of 3 inches, 4 inches. So stay safe there. It shows does know the Rockies there just in the next 1 day and a half or something. So stay safe, and it shows the gusts too. The herd, the higher gusts there in the plains and the Appalachians as well. Stay safe there. Now for like the storms here, so the systems there right now in the plains shows the line of storms setting up in Texas and Arkansas, and this goes there, and by this evening shows this very big cold front there with the aggressive line of storms, most likely the damaging wind threat in those line of storms, but there could be some embedded circulations that they do have the 10% there, so it goes still some big storms by Monday, Mississippi, Alabama. This goes in all the way to like Florida, Georgia, and exits the East Coast. And as you can see, those snow drizzles, the northwest, and some rain there. So stay safe. Let's see if you load it. The Cape does show higher in the extreme south there, like Texas and Louisiana, some more instability for those storms, but it quickly dies off as the storms come by. So yeah, stay safe there. And let's see here if there's something else important, like here for those systems in Alaska still shows by Monday those that snow and higher gusts in Alaska. then this goes, but it's really showing some very high gusts there in the southern coast of Alaska and the mountains southeastern Alaska. This goes and does show this front to British Columbia, southern Alaska on the 7th. It goes there and does show those high gusts, the mountains in eastern British Columbia too. Shows some high gusts in Alberta on the 8th, in Nunavut as well. So this goes there, like shows more near Alaska, British Columbia later. So stay safe, but this just one model run. This forecast will still change, but there's no accumulations until the 10th. That shows some 48 centimeters in parts of British Columbia, in eastern British Columbia to some 30 centimeters, some spots to 4, 6 centimeters, 11 centimeters, 12. So stay safe there, some 13 centimeters, about 23 centimeters. In Nunavut there shows there's snow as well. The Northwestern Territories shows some, especially Yukon, between Yukon and Northwestern Territories, and southern Yukon and Alaska, and those mountains more than 200 centimeters, likely close to 100 inches or way more. So stay safe there. Shows central Alaska some snow too, but especially southern Alaska, those areas. And yeah, so stay safe, and shows there in Atlantic Canada more snow. Northern Nova Scotia is like 90 centimeters that the European has, more like in Newfoundland and Labrador, especially like northern Newfoundland and Labrador, some heavier accumulations, so like 116 inches, 112, some 83 inches, some 97 inches. So stay safe there, some 46 inches in Quebec, some general snow too. So stay safe there, so it's like 22 inches. So yeah, stay safe. And that shows some snow lingers in Ontario, Manitoba too, some 4 inches, some 11 inches. So not inches, centimeters, sorry. So 4 centimeters, and spots 12 centimeters. So stay safe there. But there, so like, I don't know if I said inches or centimeters, but centimeters there on Atlantic Canada, so like 113 centimeters, some 83 centimeters, so stay safe. And now for like, yeah, so beware, the GFS is a little bit different. It also has in Alaska that heavy snow in the south, and the mountains in Yukon, northeastern British Columbia. So stay safe. And it does have snow like Nunavut, northern Manitoba, and to northwestern territories too. And it has this trail of snow from like north central Alaska into like Yukon and northwestern territories there. So stay safe, and it shows it diving all the way south to Ontario by the end of the 5-day period. Some snow there. So beware. It also has some heavier accumulations in Labrador there, so 115 centimeters. So yeah, stay safe. Now for like temperatures and stuff. So this 500. So here you can see this mass of cold air. There's so very cold in Canada and those areas. This is very high in the atmosphere, just to show the mass of cold air. This shows it's spreading more through much of the central and eastern U.S. And then this goes there. But this is just the mass of cold air. This is not the above and below average temperatures that I usually show you. So back, no, that's too high. So back on the surface here, that shows some spots of Canada, some minus 27 for Norwegian, so like some minus 35 to minus 39 degrees Celsius. So stay safe. Manitoba and Ontario is still very cold. I showed you the longer range the temperature outlook yesterday, but I'll just give a small recap here. So that shows still some minus 24, some spots of Quebec, in Ontario very cold too. This goes there, still shows this this cold air diving all the way down to central Ontario, minus 27, minus 29 degrees Celsius. This shows those negative temperatures across the west as well, but not brutally cold like those areas with the cold air. So this shows in Quebec cold as well. So Tuesday the 7th, the 8th, the 9th still shows this string of cold air in Ontario, and like some spots in the south to -8, -10. So this goes and shows like still by the 11th in Nunavut and Manitoba, the colder air there. So stay safe. Shows some spots of Yukon, Northwest Territories. It gets better because the cold air moves east, but still some negative temperatures. Shows across Quebec and Labrador, those like even like -24 or something in the north there. So stay safe. Now for down here, so shows here. So now does show the European model like -14 Fahrenheit, northern North Dakota, Minnesota, so -13 Fahrenheit. Does show all the way down to Oklahoma, some 20s, some 30s, the northeast, even some like some low teens there, some areas. So Sunday into Monday does show Monday morning, this comes down there to like -8, -13, so -9 the north. So it's like 9, 10 Fahrenheit. Some others like -2 Fahrenheit, Kansas City, and that shows some 30s all the way to Florida, like 39 degrees in Tampa, and some 20s in the south there, some 30s, some teens, the mountains there, some 40s in California, those areas, some 20s in other areas. So stay safe. The GFS does have a similar thing, but it has like 44 in Tampa instead of 39, and it has like 1 Fahrenheit in Kansas City. Then it has like -4 in Missouri. In the north, the GFS is like -10. So yeah, stay safe. But here for like those systems and everything, let's see if it shows something else for the temperatures here. And so still shows the max temperatures today, some -5 there, some teens in some parts of the plains, some 20s, and teens the northeast. And the minimum temperatures today, they do have here more than the European and the GFS, like -21 degrees Fahrenheit. So please stay safe. Some 30s all the way down to Florida, southern New Mexico, and some 60s in Texas. But yeah, so stay safe. The wind chills in that might be like -27 or something, North Dakota. So stay safe. It's cold in the mountains too. And the max temperature tomorrow, some 5, 6 Fahrenheit in the north, even like 4 Fahrenheit. That shows some 20s and teens still the northeast, the plains. And then for day 2, Monday mornings, so still show like some -10, -13 the north, up to -7 in Kansas, so some 20s all the way down to central Texas, some teens and like single digits there, even some negative Fahrenheit in northern Maine. So stay safe there. Very cold in the Rockies too, and those areas. So day 3 max for like Tuesday, the maximum temperature shows those like 21, some 20s all the way down to Kansas and northern Oklahoma. Still shows some 20s and teens the northeast, some single digits the north, and it's probably at the high elevations as well. So stay safe, some high areas there. And does show like Monday night to Tuesday morning, some 30s all the way down to southern Texas and Florida, 39 in Tampa, and there shows some 20s in the south there, even down to southern Oklahoma, southern Louisiana, some teens in the plains, like -6 in the north, some -3 in Nebraska. Very cold in the Rockies, still high elevations, might be close like -5 Fahrenheit, even like -10 or like -8 in the very, very high spots, but like just more like some -6 or something. so stay safe. Shows some things in the single digits the northeast as well. Colder the Sierra Nevadas and spots in Nevada as well, and the interior of the west there. So day 4 that shows still some things the north there, and the Midwest, so some 20s during the day, some 60s or 70s Southern California and Florida, but in the Northeast some teens and 20s, and cold in the mountains there. And until day 4 here, the show for Tuesday night to Wednesday morning, some 30s all the way down to Central Texas and Florida, and it's like 1, 4, 2 Fahrenheit. The Midwest like 0 Fahrenheit, so might be close to 0. Some spots in Illinois, Indiana, and some teens in single digits the Northeast, and the Rockies in those areas very cold. So stay safe. Now for some just a quick look on potential future systems. So there is storm Blair there, so stay safe. And the show it goes there. There's no finishes on the east coast, and there's the snow in the Rockies. Shows some snow all the way down to New Mexico on the 8th. And the GFS still has this system in the south, but now it has mainly rain in Texas and Louisiana, and it has the snow starting like northern Mississippi and Tennessee on the 10th, and it does show this snow on the southeast, and it goes away. And later still has some snow in the plains, some areas. Now the European, but that's just one run of the GFS. It might change, so it goes there, the Euro, and then does show the snow, the Rockies, those areas, and does have some freezing rain in Texas on the 9th. Then does have the snow, Oklahoma, Texas, the storms the south, and does have like on the 11th more snow the northeast, some freezing rain, and it has a gigantic nor'easter now, the European. But these models always show that, and it never happens. So just to prove that this changes a lot, but just keep monitoring it, because you never know. So the 12Z from yesterday did show that system in the south as well. It went there and also showed kind of a nor'easter. So yeah, stay safe from this system now. Please be careful and stay safe.